Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the posting of the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please stand for the posting of the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good evening, everyone. I said good evening, everyone.
It don't sound like y'all kids about to graduate. Let's give it up for the graduating class of 2026, graduated from the George Washington Carver High School. My name is Romandus Williams.
And I am Tamari Martin.
Take a second and look around this room. The people beside you, behind you, across from you, these are the people who made it through with you. Not just through school, but through life, while trying to finish school. The pressure, the losses, the moments nobody really talked about, and somehow, we still made it here. There's a difference between going through something and growing through it. In class of 2026, we grew.
And we learned something also. Growth doesn't always look loud. Sometimes it looks like discipline. It's like showing up tired and still getting the job done. Like pushing yourself when nobody is even clapping for you. This class knows something about resilience. Every single early morning practice, every single test we thought would take us out. Every moment somebody underestimated us, why? We kept going anyway. And that says something about who we are.
And tonight, we also recognize the people who helped us here. To our families, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices we didn't always notice at the time. Thank you for the prayers, the rides, the phone calls, the support, the patience, and to the teachers and staff at Carver. Thank you for believing in us, even on the days we struggle to believe in ourselves.
Every single person in this room came here with a whole different story. Nobody's story was the same. Different backgrounds, different struggles, different households, and still different dreams. But Carver had a way of pushing us all towards something greater. Not perfection, but purpose. And that's what makes tonight important. Not because we did everything perfectly, because everybody knowing we ain't perfect, but because we kept moving forward.
So this journey wasn't easy, but maybe that was never the point.
And I agree. The point was to grow, to learn, to keep getting back up. And look at us now. Not perfect, but powerful and ready. So before we leave this evening, I want to leave our class, the class of 2026, with this reminder. In Proverbs 3:5, my favorite verse of them all, it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." As we move into the next chapter of our great lives, keep believing, keep standing firm, and keep trusting the path ahead, even when you cannot see all of it yet. On behalf of class of 2026, welcome to our graduation.
Good evening, graduates, families, members of the Board of Education, faculty, staff, and honored guests. It is with a great sense of pride and admiration that I stand before the graduating class of 2026 as we celebrate this important milestone event. This evening represents far more than the completion of assignments, exams, or graduation requirements. It represents years of determination, resilience, sacrifice, and personal growth. And as with most things in life, you've gotten out of it what you put into it. Each of you has traveled a unique path to reach this moment, and tonight we celebrate not only what you've accomplished, but who you have become. Your journey to the stage has been anything but ordinary. You have faced unprecedented challenges, shown incredible adaptability, and demonstrated a level of grit and persistence that speaks volumes about your character. Through it all, you have demonstrated resilience and determination, redefining what it means to be a student, a leader, and a member of the community. But tonight is not only about reflecting on the past, it's also about stepping into the future you are beginning to build. Whether your next chapter leads you to college, technical training, into the workforce, or military service, you are entering a rapidly changing world that needs your talents, your ideas, and your perspective. As you move forward, there will inevitably be moments of uncertainty. That's normal. There will be times when doors close, plans change, or success takes longer than you expected. Challenges will always be a part of your life. What matters most is how you respond to them, and that will make all the difference. But if you believe in yourself, stay grounded in what is really important in life, and I mean what is really important in life, act with integrity, and understand the value of persistence and hard work, then the greatest moments of your journey still lie ahead of you. To the parents, families, teachers, and mentors, thank you for the encouragement, sacrifice, guidance, and unwavering support you have provided along the way. Your investment has helped to shape these graduates into the outstanding young adults we honor tonight. Class of 2026, this is your moment. Celebrate it proudly, but also recognize that it is not the finish line. Continue to learn, grow, and challenge yourselves to be the very best version of yourself possible. On behalf of the entire school district, the Board of Education, congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. We are proud of you, we believe in you, and we look forward to all that you will accomplish in the years ahead. Godspeed and best wishes in all of your future endeavors, whatever they may be. Thank you. Please welcome to the podium our board chair, Mrs. Patricia Hewley Green.
Good evening. Good evening, graduates. Good evening, families. Good evening, teachers and friends. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to bring greetings to you on behalf of our 9-member board. And here to celebrate with you and to salute you is our Vice Chair, Ms. Laura McCray, Ms. Naomi Buckner, Ms. Vanessa Jackson, and Ms. Pat Frey. To the George Washington Carver class of 2026, congratulations. We are gathered here this evening in your honor and to celebrate this commencement milestone with you and your family. Today, this class, is special, and it is very special for me and my family because my second Carver Tiger is a graduate who sits among this magnificent class of 2026. And for the last 4 years, she has walked the halls of the greatness, ODH, on the Hill. Today, I want to leave you with some words of encouragement that you can reflect on for the rest of your life. I'd like to share with you what I call the formula of the 4 P's for life. That is planning, plus preparation, plus performance, and a positive outcome equals success. Throughout life, you will be able to apply this formula to reach your goals, regardless of your background, your circumstances, or where you come from. As it is written, to remind us, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. So planning plus preparation plus performance will lead you to success, but only when it is rooted in purpose. The first thing you must know is you must know who you are and whose you are. Pack your faith. Stand firm knowing that we serve a God who is omnipotent. He can do all things. He's omnipresent. He's everywhere all the time, and you are never alone. I want you to always remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Believe in yourself and remember you are never alone. You will always have people supporting you, but more importantly, God is always with you. Parents, relatives, and friends, we thank you for entrusting your very best with the Muskogee County School District. We thank you for your support. We thank you for your prayers. So I encourage you to continue to pray and to speak life over them and into them. Call them by their names. Remind them who they are, just as God calls each of us his very own. Next, you must plan. That's a GPS system where you're going, your vision, your goals. Planning cannot be shortchanged. There are no shortcuts to success. When you cut corners, you compromise your integrity, and integrity matters. My faith teaches me that whoever walks in integrity walks securely. You are prepared because you are from the George Washington Carver STEM Magnet High School on the hill, where your teachers and the staff have poured into you and held you accountable. You come from a long legacy of excellence, but preparation also means standing strong, especially when faced with pressure. Be reminded, do not conform to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not go along just to get along. Be disciplined, be focused, and be ready for when timing and opportunity meet. Because if you stay ready, you won't have to get ready. And I want you to say that with me. If you stay ready, you won't have to what? You won't have to get ready. And some advice that was given to me a long time ago when I was in your seat is to remember that every decision that you make today affects the rest of your life. So be prepared to be an entrepreneur. Be prepared to be a producer and not just a consumer. Walk boldly in your purpose, because what God has for you is for you. And it is written that weapons may form and evil walks all around you. But you can trust that it will not and it shall not prosper. No weapon formed will prosper. So I say it again. What is for you, beloved. Along your journey, plan for a moment to pause, to refuel, to refresh, and to regroup, because renewal is a part of the process. And I know that as lifelong learners, school is never out. And I want you to remember that. School is never out. And lastly, leave room for performance. Performance reflects your character, your work ethic, your discipline, your commitment. For it is written, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart. So work hard. Work hard. Not halfway, not sometimes, not when you don't feel like it or whenever you feel like it, but work hard. Be intentional. Be a self-starter. Don't wait to be told what to do. Look around, anticipate what needs to be done, and do it. But when you combine planning plus preparation plus performance, grounded in faith, you will produce a positive outcome. And that is true success. So we congratulate you. Go forward in faith, in purpose, and determination, and watch God work. So I love each of you, and I can't wait to see what you become. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Good afternoon. I'm Jalen Taylor, the class of 2026 Media Relations Officer.
And my name is Andrea King, and I'm a proud graduate of this class.
In the band room, before the music starts, there's a moment where everything gets quiet. The drum major steps forward, takes a breath, and calls the band to attention. Band! Band! Attention! that moment means something. Because after all the rehearsals, all the mistakes, all the long nights, it's finally time to perform. In class of 2026, this is our moment.
And I agree. And I'm not the loudest person in the room, but I pay attention. And what I noticed about this class is that people kept showing up, even while carrying things nobody else knew about. Even during hard seasons, even when life outside of school got heavy, people still kept going. And honestly, that deserves recognition too.
Exactly. But see, people see the titles. They see the awards. They even see the leadership positions. But they don't always see what it took to stand there. The pressure, the doubt, the moments where you questioned yourself and still kept going. Being a drum major taught me something important. You don't lead because life is perfect. You lead because someone has to step forward. And I want to thank my teachers and my mentors who helped us do that. Some of you all saw potential in us before we see it in ourselves. And that really mattered.
Yes, and a lot of people think that growth always looks obvious. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes growth is surviving a difficult year. Sometimes it's learning how to ask for help. Sometimes it's simply refusing to quit. That still counts. And I personally want to say thank you to every supportive family member, friend, and teacher, especially Ms. Wilkinson, for helping me through the quiet struggles this year. You all helped me grow through what I was going through. And I think this class understands that too. In many different ways, we all grew through things people may never fully understand, but we understand it.
And one thing about the class of 2026, we got range. We have athletes, artists, leaders, our quiet thinkers, people still figuring life out, people know exactly where they're headed for. But every single person here has a story. And every story in this room, those stories matter.
So when people ask about the class of 2026, don't just say we graduated. Say we supported each other. Say we kept going. Say we found strength we didn't know that we had. And most importantly, we didn't just go through it, we grew through it. Congratulations, class of 2026.
I never said that I had it all figured out. I never said that I live my days without doubt. And I swear
all I ever wanted was to be honest and stay modest. Oh, so this is my sincere, unscripted, unwritten. For all that you've given, forgiven, I'm driven. I want to be better than I was, better than I am, so I say, all I'm trying to say is I thank you. I thank you. All I'm trying to say is I thank you. I thank you. All I'm trying to say is I thank you. I never said that I was done with my growth.
I never said that I was done doing the most. I swear
all I ever wanted was to stay honest,
keep my promise.
Oh, so this is my real life, unscripted, unwritten. For all that you've given, forgiven, I'm driven. I want to be better than I was,
greater than I am, so I say,
all I thank you. I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you. Oh, I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you. Thank you for watching me walk across the stage, for walking me through my heartbreaks. Thanks for the love every step of the way. With no support, this wouldn't be as great. Thank you for making me stronger than most, for taking it beyond my goals. Thank you for raising a glass when I toast. All I gotta say is I thank you. I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you. Oh, I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you. Oh, yeah. I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you. Oh, I thank you. All I gotta say is I thank you.
Good evening, family and friends. My name is Ignacio Bautista, drum major and student ambassador.
And my name is Aaliyah Mayfield, the 2026 valedictorian. Today is more than the end of high school. It's the beginning of whatever comes next for each of us. For years, we've been learning, growing, changing, becoming. And through every challenge, every setback, every unexpected turn, we kept moving forward. That's why tonight matters, because we made it to this moment together.
And the truth is, none of us got here perfectly. Some of us struggled quietly. Some of us had to work twice as hard just to keep up. Some of us were still trying to figure ourselves out while balancing out school, family, jobs, sports, or even just life in general. But we kept going, and that says a lot about this class.
The next version of ourselves won't be perfect either. And honestly, that's okay, because growth is not about having everything figured out. It's about having the courage to take the next step anyway, to chase the goal, to apply for the opportunity, to rebuild after disappointment, to believe there's still more ahead for you. That's growth.
And we're walking into a future that none of us can fully predict. And yes, that will be scary at times. But before we rush into what's next, we need to recognize how far we've already come. The long, stressful nights, the stressful due dates, the sacrifices we made, the moments when we thought we couldn't do it, when we thought we wouldn't make it. But yet, here we are, still standing.
Every person in this room helped shape this journey somehow. Our families, our friends, our teachers, our coaches, and our mentors. And we carry that love and support with us into whatever comes next.
Someone once told me, if you quit now, you'll quit forever. And I believe that now more than ever, because we are proof of it. Proof of what we can accomplish when we commit, when we follow through, because the harsh reality is not everyone made it here today, but you did.
Every sacrifice that was made for us to be in this room, every late night, every prayer, every keep going we received, brought us here. But I want you all to remember tonight, this is not the end of our story. It's the beginning of a new chapter.
Because a new version of us starts now.
And this time,
we walk into it
stronger than before.
Thank you. And congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening. To Dr. Lewis, superintendent of our school system, to Ms. Pat Hughley Green, chair of our Board of Education, as well as other members of our board, to our region chief, Ms. Tamara Magwood, to our faculty and staff of the George Washington Carver High School. At this moment, I would ask that all of our faculty and staff, if you would stand and would you join me in celebrating the teachers that helped to educate your students this school year. Thank you. To the distinguished guests, to our parents, grandparents, family members, and friends, and most of all, one more time, to the graduating class of the George Washington Carver High School class of 2026. If you would just simply join with me today. Today we honor you. And we want to share with you that in this honor, we have represented in our midst today the class of 1966 as they celebrate their Diamond Jubilee as graduates of George Washington Carver High School. If you all would stand where we can recognize you, if you would give them a hand. We want to say thank you so very much for joining us today. As I've said over the last 2 weeks to this graduating class, this moment belongs to you. Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune, an American educator, once said, invest in the human soul. Who knows, it might be a diamond in the rough. Tonight, I'm honored to stand before my first graduating class as principal, and yes, again, I'm looking at some diamonds. Some polished through adversity, life beyond the hallway. Some refined through pressure, life to identify who you are. Some strengthened through the struggle, life to define what's next. But every single one of you carries value and purpose. And so tonight is more than just a ceremony. Tonight is a milestone. It is the culmination of 4 years of hard work, labor, and sacrifice. Yes, it does represent every late night, every early morning, every assignment that you had to complete, every obstacle that you had to overcome, and every moment that in turn brought you to this point in time. Look around our stadium, look around the facility today. There are people here who are cheering for you, people who are encouraging you, people who corrected you and stood by you in moments of uncertainty. These moments are those that never gave up on you, even when you were ready to give up on yourself. And now tonight, you are here. Class of 2026, you dress in the crimson and Columbia blue, cap and gown that represents everything that you stand for, everything that means what it means to be excellent in all things. What you represent tonight is academic and athletic achievement that will be ingrained in the histories of our time. Academic and athletic achievements from JROTC Raiders team participation in the Raiders mock competition, participation in the STEM Center for Robotics, finalists in the Governor's Honors Program, launching the first ever Fentanyl Awareness Day, even now earning scholarships in excess of $2.8 million. We don't take that for granted. 33,000 coming from alumni scholarships. And to all of our alumni, we need you, we welcome you, we support you. We ask that we come together to indeed move our school forward. $1 million in academic scholarships, $1.7 million in athletic scholarships. And yes, we boast bragging rights on a team that has become back-to-back 2A state football champions. Again, class of 2026, this moment belongs to you. That alone deserves celebration. There are three truths I want to leave you with today as I begin to take my seat. First thing I want you to remember as you walk out of these doors tonight, I want you to remember that, first of all, you are somebody special. Hear me clearly tonight. You're not just an ordinary individual. You're not here by accident, or you're not just insignificant, but you're somebody special. In a world that consistently tries to define value by followers, money, popularity, appearances, and status, long before anybody knew who you would become, God knew who he had purposed you to be. There's something in you that the world needs. There's a gift in you that cannot be duplicated. Some of you tonight will become future educators, business owners, engineers, artists, nurses, doctors, ministers, athletes, military leaders, even public servants. Some of you tonight will become the first in your family to accomplish goals thought to be unattainable. But none of that starts with your diploma. It all starts in you believing that, yes, you are special. There'll be moments after tonight when people will underestimate you. Some may even overlook you. Some may even try to convince you that you're not capable, but I don't want you to believe them. Never allow temporary setbacks to make permanent decisions. You're bigger than one moment, one grade, one class, one disappointment. You're special, and hear me clearly tonight. Being special is not about popularity. It is about responsibility. It means understanding that your life has value and making decisions to use your gift to make an impact on the lives of others around you. The second thing I want you to remember tonight as I go to my seat is I want you to stand on your conviction. As you leave high school and enter into the workforce, there will be pressure for you to compromise who you are. But I want you to not only know who you are, I want you to know whose you are. Never fall victim of the feeling of the pressures to fit in, the pressures to go along with the crowd, the pressures to stay silent when you should speak, the pressures to lower your standards. Tonight, I challenge you to stand on your convictions. Character matters, integrity matters, how you treat people matters, your name matters, your reputation matters. There will be moments when standing for right will not only be popular, but it will even sometimes cause you to lose some opportunities. But I want to encourage you, class of 2026, never trade your conviction for your acceptance. One of the greatest tragedies in life is not failing. Author John Maxwell says, it's not just failing, but the danger in life is not failing forward. Tonight, I want you to know your value, know your self-worth. Be successful in all that you have come to do. If you're respectful, if you're humble, if you are teachable, then I simply believe eyes have not seen, neither ears have heard, neither has it murmured into the hearts of men the good things that are in store for you. Tonight, excellence is the standard. You are George Washington Carver Tigers. Note tonight, discipline, honesty, and faith will unlock any door that you come to. Anybody can stand in life when life is comfortable, but true character reveals life in how you handle life's adversity. Not only are you somebody special, Not only should you stand in your conviction, but third thing and finally, build relationships that matter. Graduates, one of the greatest gifts you will ever have in life is people. Never underestimate the power of relationships. The right relationships can open doors. The right relationships can encourage you during difficult seasons. The right relationship can challenge you to grow. The right relationship can sharpen your thinking. The right relationship can strengthen your purpose. But the wrong relationship can also derail your future. So be intentional tonight about who you allow to be close to you. As you move into your next phase of education, enlistment, entrepreneurship, or even employment, know that everybody around you is not assigned to you. Some people will inspire you, some people will influence you, and some people will drain you. But I encourage you tonight to choose wisely. Treat people well on your way up, because you never know if you will see them on your way back down. And remember, success means very little if you arrive by yourself. Diplomas matter. That's why we're here. Careers matter. Achievements matter. But relationships matters too. Years from now, you will not remember every assignment, every test score, every encouragement, or even the words from your principal. But I want to encourage you tonight that even though times may get hard, you learn to stand firm on what you know. I close here by sharing with you, be thinkers, be problem solvers, be shapers of your community, become innovators, and make this world a better place. Don't you ever underestimate your impact. And while tonight ends the chapter of one part, it also marks the beginning of a second part. So it is, if anything I can tell you, regardless of what they say, you make sure that you see it through. The last stanza of that poem says, even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you're beset. But remember, you're facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't you ever give up whatever you do. Head high, eyes front to the finish, see it through. Congratulations to the class of 2026, George Washington Carver Tigers. Come on, we can do better than that. Give your Tigers a hand of celebration. This is your moment. Mr. Day has always told you, if it is to be, then it's up to me.
Good evening. My name is Tracy Green, a proud teacher at Carver High School. How is everyone this evening? Before we begin the calling of our graduates' names, we would like to take a moment to honor and remember two members of the class of 2026 who are no longer with us. Deshunya Lindsay and Kiana McFadden. Please join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. Family and friends, During the presentations of the diplomas, we ask that you hold all applause, cheers, and celebrations until the final name in each row has been called. This allows every graduate's name to be heard and recognized equally by their family and guests. We appreciate your cooperation in helping us honor every member of the class of 2026. Tynasia Nakisha Pace. Devontae Gabe Sellers. Terriana Zanisha Alford. Jaden Lynn Anthony. Brianna Chioma Sarai Anye Bunam. Zion Baker. Dominique Amaris Barclay. Madison Nicole Bowers. Denasia Kiana Bush. Myasia Renee Carter. Karina Lynn Coleman. JC Diane Vernisha Cooley. Adriana Shanice Cooper. Ariana Nicole Couch. Tanaya Jabri Cox. Jordan Jada Davis. Serenity Monique Davis. Zymeria Shemaya Dixon. Zoe Mackenzie Douglas. Jakiria Anaya Dozier. Makivia Simone Dunlap. Zion Rochelle Easton. Sabria Takari English. Norquela Revencia Fitzpatrick. Jakayla Rihanna Ford. Moriana Linnell Frazier. Trinity Nicole Goins. Michaela Kamaya Gordon. Abigail Marie Grant. Kayla Rose Green. Tiana Catrice Marie Green. Jayshana Renee Grimes. Mia Simone Hamilton. Megan Caitlin Hatcher. Darnisha Shakira Jackson. Lauren Destiny Ambrielle Jackson. Mariana Nicole Johnson. Janaya Jean Jones. Majori Iceland Aubrielle Jones. Inaya Marie Kane. Naya Dion Kimbrough. Andrea Annalise King. Lamiria Monet Kirkendile. Amari Khalees Lawrence. Beautiful Agape Love. Alexis Renee Yvonne Macon. Noshora Taikila Aisha Maddox. Talia Chantrielle Mason. Aaliyah Faith Mayfield. Amaya Michelle Mays. Okay. Kamora Elise McClinton. Markia Armani McGee. Ambrielle Deasia Mills. Jakiria Louise Moore. Willasia LaMonica Moore. Talia Rihanna Morris. Trinity Danielle Odoms. Jalen Curiel Ordone. Ziana Shatoria Passmore. Tamaya Clanice Penn. Zaria Brene Perry. Sarah Ariana Porter Robinson. Janicia Trunay Zynice Powell. Camille Renee Price. Janaya Alina Reedy. Alexis Giselle Reese. Shakayla Cambria Richardson. Amaya Rochelle Rozier. Kimaya Unique Rozier. Nyla Safari Rozier. Janaya Armani Russell. Azaria Michelle Scott. Josiah F. Scott. Go ahead, baby. Jada Nicole Shahir. Asia Nicole Short. Nakiria Tamaya Spry. Ariana Jaleesa Stafford. Amaya Deshay Sumbry. Chloe Jade Surrency. Jada Renai Tarver. Alexandria Layla Thomas. Kamori Kanice Thomas. Kamaya Michelle Tidwell. Jordan Jemiah Warren. Jemiah Nicole Washington. Carmen A Diamond Wales. Zuriana Imaya West. Jamie Armani Wheeler. Candace Michelle White. Jaden Nicole Williams. Zanaya Nicole Williams. Akivia Nicole Willis. Serenity Ion Witchett. Julissa Desiree Wyatt. Michelle Cynthia Burks. Kenzari, Kenzari, Kenzari Chakai Morel Abernathy. Candle Kwame Mawuldo Adabla. Adrian Alexander Anderson. Cameron Lamar Bailey. Aiden Latre Barnes. Ignacio Bautista Jr. Therese Marcus Benson Jr. Demetrius Anthony Bivens Jr. Dontavius Jaquan Blackshire. Elijah Jeremiah Brown. Sheldon Brown Jr. Deshaun Cordell Bryant. Anthony Cornelius Bunkley. Antoine Deshaun Birch. Cornelius Isaiah Codwell. R.K. Daniel Cannon Jr. Tyke Deontay Carroll. Kamarion Micah Carter. Jacoby Lamar Caslin. William Christian Charles Jr. Charles Anthony Christopher Jr. Christopher Rayvante Clark. Sincere Takori Clark. Cameron Antonio Cradle. Jamirion Marquez Culp. Tyshawn Dana Daniels. DeAndre Lamar Davis. Jamarcus Lee Davis. John Nathan Davis. Javoris Tadarius Flates. Markel Amante Francis. Daryl William Jeter, Jr. Keandre Trayvon Gillis. Tristan Rayshawn Givens. Jairus Marcel Goodman. Damari Mackay Green. Andrew Dwayne Greer. Nehemiah Lamar Grimes. Tashad Jamar Hightower. Jaden Lee Hines. Sincere Cortez Hollis. Elijah Raphael Antonio Hughes. Jameson Tyrell Humphrey. Aiden Aharon Jackson. Zion Asariah Jennings. Zion Nicholas Malik Johnson. Louis Anthony Cornelius Jones. Kimani Marcus Lowe. Tamari Jamar Martin. Jamari Cordell McCall. Jamari Darnell McElroy. Zamar Jameson McGee. Jamarcus Marquise Mickles. Kimori Jaikirion Miles. Landon Antonio Moore. Travis Darnell Murphy, Jr. Bryson Rainier Murray. DeMarcus Kentavis O'Neal. Zachary Devon Perry, Jr. Christopher Andre Quarles. Demarius Marquez Rambo. Chance Jamor Reed. Jakeem Malik Richardson. Kentrell Noah Robinson. DeCarlos Lamar Scott. Jalen Elijah Scott. Jolyn Alexander Shelley. Terrell Anthony Short. Niquavion Tremaine Simmons. Kelston Tavares Tarver. Elijah Deontay Taylor. Jalen Latrell Taylor. Javen Jaquez Taylor. Devontae Montez Terry. Tobias Nikai Tolbert. Javon Bernard Tucker. Emiliano Vicente Leal. Amani Nazir Moore Ware. Cameron Reed Watson. Antavius Cantrell Watts. Calvin Devon White. Demetrius Xavier Whittington. Jeremiah Isaiah Williams Jr. Joshua Anson Williams Jr. Quindale Vincent Williams Jr. Romandus Deontay Williams. Tayshawn Antrell Williams. Tyler Lamont Williams. Malik Chris Wilson. Jawan Martell Wise. Nigel Tyrese Woodard. Jeremiah Montrell Wright. Markevius Dante Yancey. Jeremiah Anointed Smith Young. Daniel Tucker Miller. And finally, Parker Nicholas Pritchett. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Class of 2026, you may turn your tassel.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.